Hey, what's up? I'm Dominique, and today we're going to be yapping it up about all of my current makeup obsessions. I'm telling you, this is truly the makeup that I use in my everyday makeup routine, in my personal life, behind the scenes. These are the products that I really go for. So today I'm going to show you exactly how I like to use them. I mean, if you've been wanting to try out some new makeup, these are the ones I totally recommend because I cannot lie, I'm obsessed with these. I mean, they have me in a severe chokehold and I cannot break through. I don't know what's my problem, but I just love these products so much. So without any further ado, let's jump right in and let's get started. Wow, right before I started filming this video, I had a severe sneeze attack. I sneezed so many times, I seriously lost track. It had to be about 10 sneezes in a row, back to back. I don't know about you, but allergies this year are kicking my butt. I don't know what's going on outside, but oh my god, that was so terrible. Absolutely not. Do not recommend. Now, the first thing that I gotta do to start off this look is I gotta prime my skin. And if we're going to be talking about foundation primers, the type of primers that I've been seriously obsessed with recently are pore smoothing primers. I mean, I just love the way a good pore smoothing primer feels on my skin. And my current makeup obsession is definitely this caliray So Blurring Primer. I can't say that. I literally can't say that. Caliray So Blurring Primer. Try to say that. Just try it. 5 times fast. Just give it a shot. Caliray So Blurring Primer. Oh, I kind of did it good that time. And my current makeup obsession is definitely this Caliray So Blurring Primer. This is a gorgeous gel-like blurring primer that just smooths out my skin and makes it feel so hydrated. I mean, I'm a dry skin queen, so I'm so picky when it comes to my primers because I really need to make sure to set my skin up for success with the primer that I use. You know, something too mattifying could actually ruin the appearance of my makeup because I have dry skin. And if I'm being quite honest, I feel like this primer is so slept on. Not enough people talk about it. And as it's making my skin feel so smooth, it's actually blurring all my pores. I mean, not a pore will be left in sight after you use this. For me, it's really important when my foundation looks as smooth as possible, so that's why I like to go in with a smoothing primer to make everything smooth on my skin before I add my foundation on top. Because if your skin looks smooth before you go in with your foundation is going to sit perfectly on top and your skin is going to look incredible. And I can't lie, my skin feels super hydrated after I use it as well. And it doesn't make my skin look oily, greasy, or shiny at all. It feels really lightweight and the texture is so smooth. Oh, I just can't get over it. When it starts to dry down, it kind of dries down to this powdery consistency and it's super unique. And when I'm looking in the mirror, oh my gosh, my skin looks so smooth, not a pore in sight. And this is exactly why I find myself using this primer all the time. I keep it on my desk right near me at all times, so when I need a primer, I'm like, which one should I use? Oh, yep, this caliray. I love it so much. She is really that girl, and I highly recommend. The foundation that I've included in this video is an absolute no-brainer because I have not stopped using this ever since I got it. This is the Patrick Ta Major Skin Luminous Foundation, and in this, I wear the shade number 10 Neutral. Okay. The hype on this foundation is so real. Oh my gosh, I could just go on a whole rant about how much I love it. So I'm just gonna pump one pump of the foundation out on the back of my hand. I'm going to pick some up onto my foundation brush and I'm going to start stamping it directly onto my cheeks. First of all, this shade, do you see this shade? It is my perfect foundation shade. So of course that makes me even more obsessed with this foundation. But not only that, this foundation is so insanely lightweight on the skin. It definitely gives more of a medium coverage, but you can build it up to be full coverage if that's what you're looking for too. I mean, it really just looks like skin on top of your skin. It truly doesn't look like makeup. It's the most crazy thing. It leaves my skin with the most beautiful hydrated look, and it's so easy to blend out and apply to the skin. I just truly can't describe to you how good this looks on the skin, especially in person. I mean, if I was wearing this foundation, I would feel so confident even if someone was sitting this close to me analyzing every single pore on my face, because even then it would look so good. I just can't explain to you how thin and lightweight this formula is. And then I'm going to take my beauty sponge and I'm just going to press the foundation into my skin. And once I do this, the foundation is going to look even better, which is insane. Because what do you mean? How can it get better than what it is? Well, this beauty sponge hack will show you exactly how. It's actually wild. You know, when this foundation first came out, everyone was obsessed with it and they wanted to try it out. But now, after it's been out for a while, I feel like the hype around it has really died down. And quite honestly, that needs to change. I'm telling you, go into Sephora and get shade matched, or go find your shade and get a sample, and you are going to be shook at how good it looks on your skin. And I will have to say, the most crazy thing about this foundation is that it does not crease, it does not slip off your face, and it does not separate throughout the day. I mean, when I go to take off my makeup after wearing it all day, my foundation still looks exactly like how it does when I first put it on. And I'm being so serious. Isn't that crazy? And I'd be lying if I didn't tell you that this is probably one of my favorite foundations in the entire world. I mean, I'm not kidding. This is one that I definitely cannot live without. Now for concealer, I know you're gonna think I'm a little bit crazy because I actually have two different concealers that I have been loving to mix together. I mean, both of the concealers give different things, so that's why it's very important to use them together, because then I can just get the best of both worlds, right? So first up, I'm going to be using the Makeup by Mario SurrealSkin Awakening Concealer, and in this I have the shade 180. Now this concealer is so beautiful and it does not crease under the eyes at all. I mean, this baby is going to stay put exactly where you placed it, and plus I love to use it as an eyeshadow primer, especially because it doesn't crease throughout the day. I mean, of course, every concealer is going to crease a little bit. You know, we got lines underneath our eyes, so where is the concealer supposed to go? But there's a huge difference between concealers that crease really bad or concealers that barely crease throughout the day. And this is one of those concealers that barely crease throughout the day. I love how it brightens up my under eyes and covers up all my dark circles. And I can't lie, it blends out just like butter on the skin. I mean, it is so blendable and so creamy. I mean, it just really blends right in. I mean, do you see this gorgeous amount of coverage? My under eyes look so good right now. I'm obsessed. So now here comes the extra part. I'm going to take the Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Concealer, and in this I have the shade 3.5 Fair, and I'm just going to use a little bit more concealer. I'm going to place this directly in the inner corners of my eyes, and I'm only going to use a little bit. Seriously, I don't need to go in with too much. And then I'm going to highlight the center of my face with this as well. Now the reason why I have to go in with two concealers is because this Charlotte Tilbury one gives the skin such a beautiful glow, and it definitely has a little bit more of a lighter coverage to it, so it's the perfect concealer to pair with another concealer that has a little bit more coverage, like the Makeup by Mario one, because now my eyes are going to look extra bright, extra glowy, and super full coverage. I mean, do you see that right there? It looks so beautiful and very pearly because it does have that beautiful glow from within to it. And I just love to concentrate this lighter shade in the inner corner of my eye because it brightens it up so beautifully. And the Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Concealer is so incredibly easy to use. It literally melts into the skin as if it was butter on the stove. And now do you see how glowy it made my skin look? That is exactly why I love this concealer. I mean, of course, I use each of these concealers by themselves as well. I don't just pair them only together. But you know, sometimes when I want to be super extra with my makeup, I just pair them together because why the heck not? Now it's time to really sculpt and contour this face. So today I'm going to be using the Rare Beauty Liquid Contour, and I have the shade Soulless. And you know what? Ever since I got this liquid contour, I have not stopped using it. And you know, for the longest time, I actually would use a cream bronzer over a liquid contour, but recently I've been using a liquid contour over a cream bronzer in my makeup routine, which is quite shocking because I never thought that I would use a contour over a bronzer ever. But you know, that's just the name of the game right now. Neutral makeup looks so beautiful, and so many brands have been releasing neutral makeup recently, so you know, let's try something a little bit different with our makeup routine. Why not? And that's exactly what I've been doing. Contours are always typically a little bit more on the cooler side of things over a bronzer, but using a contour is really going to help sculpt and chisel out your face because it will add some shadows over some warmth to your skin. But we will look sculpted, that's for sure. And I mean, this Rare Beauty contour is so gorgeous. I mean, I really can't lie. Do you see how beautiful it blended into my skin? It's very pigmented as well, and a little bit goes a really long way. And you know what else I've been doing recently? I've been on my fitness journey. Yep, it's true. I've been trying to become a runner, but I will say I've never been a runner in my entire life. I cannot run to save my life. I mean, it simply feels like I'm dying every single time I try to do anything more than a mile. So last year, I actually decided to train for my first ever 5K, which I did, and I completed it, and I was so proud of myself because I ran 3 whole miles without stopping. And I never thought that I would ever be able to do that. But you know, I've only ran a 5K twice in my entire life. So since I did that last year, I was like, let's keep the running up this year. So this year I've been trying to commit to being a runner. But let me tell you, when I ran that 5K a few weeks ago, I was seriously dying. I was pushing so hard. I was like, come on, you can do it, you can do it. I was almost crying during it. Like, I was really trying to push, okay? And I don't know what my goal is for how many miles I'm trying to run, but what my real goal is to actually enjoy the experience of running. Like, I actually want to be able to run and enjoy myself and not be like, oh my god, this sucks the whole time. So whenever that happens, however many miles that is, we'll find out. But I will say that it has gotten a little bit easier than once I first started. But dude, running really sucks. When I'm running, I always feel like I have to listen to the most upbeat and most hyped music ever, because if it's anything slow, I will feel like I'm dying on the inside. Like, the music really has to hype me up. And when it does, running actually feels good. But you know, that's only on occasion. Most days I run, I just want to stop the entire time, so So I don't know, we'll see if I can get better at it. I'll keep you updated, but just know if you've tried running before and you hated it, you are not alone because dude, it sucks. But now, as you can see, I'm just using my beauty sponge to press in the liquid contour into my skin, and this is really going to get rid of any harsh lines that might have appeared on my skin, and it's going to make everything look a lot more smooth and blended. I do this step after I apply every single cream product to my skin. I mean, harsh lines where? Now, let's move on to some cream blush. And today I'm going to be using the Patrick Ta Cream and Powder Blush Duo in the shade She Goes to the Gym. Okay, I'm sure everyone already knows about how beautiful this formula of blush is, but if you have yet to try out this formula, oh my goodness, you totally need to. I'm telling you, it is so good. And this shade specifically, the She Goes to the Gym shade, is the most beautiful neutral shade that's a little bit more on the cooler side of things, but also totally mauve. And this shade called She Goes to the Gym has seriously had me in a chokehold. I've not been able to stop using it ever since I got it. So today I'm actually going to be using both formulas of this blush on my cheeks, and I'm going to go on with the cream blush side first. I mean, this formula of cream blush is so gorgeous. It really is. It's so easy to use. It melts in just like if it were a balm. It really does kind of feel like it has a gel-like consistency, and it's really not over the top pigmented. So you really get to control this blush and choose how much goes onto your cheek. I mean, do you see that? It just melts right into the skin. I mean, it's really crazy because I feel like as soon as you apply this cream blush, it just melts right in and there's no harsh edges at all. I mean, it's like perfectly blended right away. And the best part about it is that it leaves your skin with a beautiful hydrated glow. And quite honestly, I want every single product that I apply to my skin to glow. As the dry skin queen that I am, glowing is very mandatory for me. And the cream blush side of this product right here, incredible, incredible. Hands down, just so gorgeous. And I know I look a little crazy with all these harsh edges, but I'm going to take my little beauty sponge and I'm going to press the cream blush into my skin. And you can literally watch the harsh edges just vanish. Seriously, once I do this, I can really see my makeup just transform and just smooth out in front of my face. Really, I can't live without this step right here. It's too good. Now I gotta set my face with some setting powder so my makeup stays in place all day long. I love me some setting powder. I mean, I truly do. I use it every single time I do my makeup, and I typically set my entire face with setting powder. You know, I know that some people don't like to use setting powder because they feel like it makes their makeup look cakey and dry, but if you find a setting powder that's actually incredible and works for your skin type, you're going to be obsessed. So for me, I have been completely obsessed with this Huda Beauty Easy Bake setting powder, and in this, I wear the shade Peach Pie. I'm telling you, as a dry skin queen, I only like a handful of powders. Seriously, powders are the one product that I do not change once I find one that I love so much. So that means that I've been using this setting powder for so long. Seriously, I've been using it for years at this point. And when I pair it with this Patrick Ta foundation, oh my god, my skin has never looked better. It's crazy how good this powder makes my skin look. I mean, not only does it set everything into place, it actually blurs my skin. I'm serious when I say it blurs my skin. I've never tried another setting powder that blurs my skin this much. And it just feels so insanely lightweight on the skin. I mean, I put this powder on all over my face and it does not cling to any of my dry spots or texture, or it doesn't enhance any of my pores. I mean, I don't ever see myself liking another powder as much as I like this one. The way it makes my makeup last on my skin all day long, it doesn't separate it, it makes it stay in place just so nicely. It blurs everything, it makes my skin look so smooth and soft. And when I'm at work and people ask me about setting powders and I tell them that I have this one all over my face, they are shook because they're like, what? You've got powder all over your face? I'm like, yeah, actually, it's just so thin and so lightweight that you can't even see it on my skin. I mean, that's how good this powder is. Now, after I set all my cream products into place with some setting powder, I love to go back in with some powder products to re-enhance the creams underneath. And oh my gosh, when I tell you that this bronzer I have been completely obsessed with, I have not stopped using it in so long. I mean, this is my go-to bronzer that I use consistently every single day. This is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Bronzer in the shade Luminous Bronze Light. This is my go-to powder bronzer that I live for. For me, it's just the perfect bronzer shade, and it really just applies to the skin so evenly. It's very buttery, soft, and smooth, and it's really not over the top pigmented, which I love about this. And the way that this just blends out over the skin is unlike any other powder bronzer I have. It just diffuses over my skin so effortlessly. It's very lightweight, and not only that, it actually gives my skin a beautiful glow from within because it's a baked bronzer. So it definitely has a little bit of shimmer to it. So for me as a dry skin queen, sign me up all the way. I mean, I've been using this powder bronzer for years at this point, and I'm actually surprised that I haven't hit pan yet, because if I'm doing my makeup 9 out of 10 times, I'm using this powder bronzer. And don't get me wrong, I love to use my other bronzer bronzers that I have in my collection. It's just this powder bronzer I know will not fail me. I know if I'm in a rush, she's gonna turn out good. I will always, always, always repurchase this. From the glow that it gives my skin, to the pigment, to how easy it is to use, I'm just obsessed. This to me is a 10 out of 10 product right here, and Hourglass literally slayed this so hard. My only criticism of this product though is that the shade range sucks. So that's why I really don't talk about it too much, because I really wish that they would expand into deeper shades with this. And I'm telling you, if they did that, whoo, everyone would love this. And you know what else I've been loving to do recently? I've been loving to apply powder bronzer on top of my cream contour. You know, I feel like a powder bronzer just complements a cream contour so beautifully because it adds a little bit more of that warmth that we didn't get from the cream contour. So for me, that's been my cheat code recently, and I've been loving pairing a cream contour with a powder bronzer. Now for some powder blush, I'm going to go back in with the Patrick Ta Cream and Powder Blush Duo in the shade She Goes to the Gym, and I'm just going to top off the cream blush underneath with some powder blush. Now the powder blush formula in this little duo right here is a lot more pigmented than the cream blush. So I'm going to pick some up onto my brush, and then I'm going to really tap off the extra. And then I'm going to start stamping it directly onto my cheeks. Oh my gosh, this blush shade is just everything to me. I mean, do you see how gorgeous it looks? What? I mean, Patrick Ta just keeps releasing these blushes that come in gorgeous shades. Oh my gosh, I just love them all. These Patrick Ta blushes are seriously some of my favorite blush formulas in the entire world. So maybe one day, I'll have enough money to buy them all. I mean, we all know they're a little bit pricey, but the way that this blush looks on the cheeks is just incredible. I mean, now that it's springtime, this color is actually too good. It's giving me all the springtime vibes, and you know what? As excited as I am for summer, spring is pretty cool too, right? Because that's when all the flowers start blooming, the sun comes out, the seasonal depression just lifts right off your shoulders, and all of a sudden, you start feeling good again. So you know what? We really love a good springtime moment. And right now, I'm just taking my In Case of Emergency brush, which is just a really big fluffy blending brush with absolutely no product on it, and I'm just running it over my blush and my bronzer. And this is essentially going to do the exact same thing that the beauty sponge did with the cream products, but this is going to be used for powder products. So it's just going to smooth everything out, get rid of any harsh lines, and it's going to make everything look a lot more natural and blended. If I'm not using my beauty sponge to tap in my products, I'm using my In Case of Emergency brush to blend everything out. And for your In Case of Emergency brush, the bigger and fluffier that it is, the better. And what do you know? The base is really starting to come together. Ooh, and she kind of slays. I'm at the stage of my makeup routine where everything starts to look really crazy, but we're gonna trust the process, okay? So right now, I'm just currently finishing up my eyeshadow, and I'm just blending out my crease. And I used one of my favorite palettes. This is the Patrick Ta Major Dimension 3 eyeshadow palette, and I use this all the time. I'm seriously obsessed with it. I mean, it's just so easy to create any look with this gorgeous eyeshadow palette, but the real star of the show is definitely this Kulfi Zari Eyes Cream eyeshadow. I mean, when I swatched this in the store for the very first time and I put it on the back of my hand, I was like, oh, are you serious? Is it that beautiful? I mean, watch. Might as well swatch it on the back of my hand for you. Okay, do you see this right here? I mean, do you see how blinding and incredible this is? It looks like pure metallic on the back of my hand. And the cool thing about this is that this is a true cream eyeshadow that dries down to a powder formula. And let me tell you, she does not crease on the eyelids at all. This right here will truly stay in place all day long with no creases. I was really shook the first time I used it. I was like, oh my gosh, how can it be so gorgeous? And not enough people know about this, in my opinion. I feel like this product is just so freaking good. And I like to apply it using my fingers, because then that way you get the most color payoff. So I'm just gonna stamp this directly on top of my eyelids, and it is just so blinding and beautiful. It looks very shimmery on the lids, and I really love the shade because it's kind of more of a neutral champagne color, and I've been using this product all the time to just spice up my looks and add a little bit of extra shimmer. And you do have some time to blend it out, so it doesn't dry down right away, and the more you build it up on the lid, the more blinding it is. I really just love this because it's so easy to use, and it just enhances your look so beautifully. I keep this on my desk, and when I'm doing my eyeshadow, I always reach for it and I always apply it. You know, it just goes with any eye look, and you can't go wrong with something that doesn't crease and looks beautiful and blinding and shimmery on the lids. This is a 10 out of 10 product right here, and it even won the Allure Best of Beauty Award for last year, so that's how you know it's a good product. And quite honestly, they also need to expand the shade range of this product, because I would definitely buy up some more shades. But so far, Sona Sona is definitely my favorite out of them all. Now we definitely need to make these cheeks glow a little bit, so we need to go in with some highlight. And I'm going to use one of my classic faves. This is the Ofra Cosmetics Powder Highlighter in the shade Sea Shimmer. This I have been using for so many years, and I just love it so much. It is the most beautiful silvery rose gold color that I've ever seen, and it just makes my cheeks look so blinding. And all you need is one swipe. That's why I've barely hit pan on this product, because I've had it for so many years, yet you only need one swipe to get your cheeks to be so beautiful and blinding. So this has lasted me so long, and I just love how it looks on my cheeks. It's not that glittery, chunky chunky highlighter at all. It gives my cheeks a very gorgeous glow from within, and duh, as a dry skin queen, that's exactly what I'm going for when I create my looks. I want to look as glowy as possible, and highlighter is a perfect way to add more glow to my skin. I mean, this is truly one of my favorite highlighters for a reason. It just looks so soft and silky smooth on my cheeks, while still looking blinding for sure. I mean, now I'm truly glowing like a glazed donut, and that's an absolute yes for me. I want to shine as bright as the stars in the sky, and with this highlighter, I feel like I achieved that look. So you already know I'm obsessed. And last but not least, I'm just going to show you one of my favorite lip combos, especially for the springtime. So first, I'm going to line my lips using the Makeup by Mario lip liner in the shade Lauren. This is a gorgeous mauvey pink shade, so it's really going to match my blush so beautifully. Not only is the shade of this lip liner perfect, the formula of this, oh my gosh, it is so good. It's so creamy. It truly glides on the lips, and it's very pigmented too. So it's gonna last you all day long. I mean, if you haven't tried a Makeup by Mario lip liner yet, you're missing out because these really are that girl. They're so good. I mean, the shades are just truly gorgeous. And then for the actual lip color, I'm going to be using the MAC Cosmetics lipstick in the shade Faux. I mean, these two shades go perfectly together. It's like they were created because they were meant to be. This lipstick shade has a little bit more of a bluey pink undertone, so it's going to brighten up this lip liner and just really complete the look. And I mean, we all know and love MAC lipsticks. I mean, nothing compares to this incredible formula right here. From how creamy the lipstick is to how it lasts on my lips, I'm obsessed with this. I mean, you cannot go wrong with a MAC lipstick. Truly, I think MAC lipsticks will forever and always be my favorite lipstick formula, especially the shade right here, Faux. Ooh, my gosh, it's one of my all-time faves. And truly, for springtime, this lip combo right here is giving everything that she needs to. And then to top it off, I'm just going to use this e.l.f. Cosmetics lip oil, and this is in the shade Crystal Baller. This e.l.f. lip oil is one of my favorite lip oils in the entire world. I mean, the formula is just so beautiful, and it just makes my lips look so insanely shiny. So obviously, I'm obsessed, and I'm trying to collect all these lip oil shades because I really need them all in my collection. It's not sticky, it's not thick and goopy. It feels so insanely lightweight on my lips, and it's affordable. This is a 10 out of 10 right here, and e.l.f. snapped with this. And that's it. Here's today's final look using my current makeup obsessions. I'm telling you, these are the products that I truly use every single day in my current makeup routine, and I'm just obsessed with them. And these products are so good that everyone deserves to know about them, because it would be criminal of me not to share these products with you. They really just slay so hard. I mean, this lip though, she is serving. So if you're in the market and you're looking to try out some new products, these are totally the ones that I would recommend, because I truly hope you love them as much as I do. And if I love them this much, I hope that you do too. So thank you for hanging out with me today and letting me yap your ear off about all of my current makeup obsessions, because you know that I could really do that all day. And before you go, make sure to leave a comment down below letting me know what is your current makeup obsession. And if I haven't tried it out yet, you know I'm going to be adding it to my list of products I need to try out. And of course, as always, I've linked all the products I mentioned in today's video down in the description box for you, just in case you want to go ahead and check any of them out. I'll be back next week with a brand new video, so make sure to go ahead and subscribe so you don't miss when I upload my next video. And then that way we can really be makeup besties forever. If you've made it to this point in this video, shout out to you. I'm just so grateful for you, and I love creating these videos, and I hope you love them as much as I do. And I'm happy to be here. And that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Oh, and P.S. don't forget to subscribe so that we can truly become besties. I love that for us. Bye! Happy spring!